Welcome to another exciting edition of Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ron, your host. Let's close out 2024 with the last movie for this year. So we're taking a look at a movie I just got finished a couple hours ago. And that is a movie, it is a science fiction film which has Kevin Spacey, Jeff Bridges. This also stars Alfre Woodward and Mary McCormick. 2001's K-PAX. No, K-PAX, not K-PAX, K-PAX. So, K-PAX. This movie is an interesting watch for what it is. So, K-PAX. This is a movie that was actually from... The movie was actually directed by Ian Softly, who I have covered the other movie I covered on this channel was The Skeleton Key. And this movie, it was decent. I'll talk more into what I think of the film. Let's talk about the plot of the film. So let's talk about K-PAX. So K-PAX centers around Jeff Bridges. He plays Dr. Mark Powell. Dr. Mark Powell is played by Jeff Bridges. So right at the beginning of the film, we get a man named Perot, played by Kevin Spacey. Now, Perot is sort of this artificial intelligence. Not really, but he's sort of this mysterious person that comes to planet Earth. So the beginning of the film shows him on the subway. He sees a woman get like beat up by these like muggers. So he tries to go, and the woman says, "That's a guy did it." So he is handcuffed and led away into the mental institution where Jeff Bridges' character works at. So, yeah, and he's sort of like this doctor. This is basically just, it's sort of similar to Jeff Bridges' role in John Carpenter's Starman. Essentially, all this is just Starman set in 2001, but basically the roles reversed. Instead of Jeff Bridges as a life form, they gave it to Kevin Spacey, and Bridges plays the doctor. I'm not hating that movie, but I feel like, again, Starman did it way better. Did a much better job than this. But in the movie, he's married to a woman named Rachel Powell, played by Mary McCormick. And I gotta easily say, Mary McCormick is really good in this. She's one of those actresses I like a lot. She played the mother. She would later on go on to play the mother in 2003's Dickie Roberts' former child star. She also was in the Howard Stern biopic as well from 1996. So she's in that as well, and 1408. So she's been in other stuff before. The other doctor and the other psychiatrist played by Alfre Woodward, she's actually the best part about... Not really say best part, but she's, out of the whole entire cast, she's the one that gives the best performance right there. You also get AJ Najira, and you also get Kajika Farah, the woman who was in Two and a Half Men, and Mr. Deeds, and was also in Krampus, a movie I covered on the channel. She plays another woman at the mental institution. So, Prof's brought in with the doctor, and he's explained about, he comes from this planet called K-PAX. Now, K-PAX is this planet that he thinks is just basically a bunch of baloney. It's like a bunch of baloney. It's just phony, just a figment of his imagination. That's really what he thinks about what Prof's from. So, the scene alone, there's some really good scenes in the movie. There's one scene in the movie. Okay, so Prof has a lot of problems. He'll sometimes speak to the dog, and he would respond what the dog's thinking. There's also another scene where they get the sprinklers. All three of the kids are running sprinkler, and Prof doesn't like the water. So the youngest daughter's in a princess dress saying, "What? Come on, swing me." So she's swinging, and they're like, "Oh, the sprinkler's on." And then he's holding her hand really hard. It's like, let go of me, let go of me. So Mary McCormick tells Bridges to come close, and they're trying to intervene him from going there. So that's really that. So basically, the kids are, like I said, they're having fun with Sprinkler. One's wearing gym shorts, the other's in the blue one-piece Spain suit, and the other one's in the princess dress. So really, those kids are just having fun, and Prof doesn't really like the water. So Bridges goes and explains about Alfred Woodard about I tried to hold him back. It's like, you're trying to restrain a patient is very difficult. And then she's mad and says, I want him saying something like, he's out, I want him here now. And then she's so mad. So I don't really want to get much into it though, but it's really hard to say whether I could say this is actually good, because it's decent. Ian Softly is, like I said before, he's a great visual artist. He can do visual stuff in it though. He knows how to do cinematography and knows how to do visual science fiction-ish stuff. That was the problem I had with The Skeleton Key, a movie I covered and he made in 2005. That again, it's the visuals. He's sort of like how M. Night Shyamalan at times, like visually good, not a great storyteller. I was looking on the back of DVD and it did look like that he didn't write this. Apparently another guy named Charles Levant wrote this. It was produced by Lawrence Gordon and his company Lawrence Gordon Productions. This was also made by Intermedia Productions, I do believe. So yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else about this movie. It's not terrible, but again, just like with M. Night Shyamalan, it's hard to say, because I've covered a few M. Night Shyamalan movies on the channel. In fact, I thought Split was a masterpiece. Then I watched Glass, and I was let down on that. So it just depends. I would say Skeleton Key is the much better movie. I feel like he can do more horror than something like a science fiction picture like K-PAX. The message at the end is really good. Oh, interesting enough, Aaron Paul appears at the very end of the movie. Very end of the movie as Bridges' son. But it is not terrible. But I will say the alternate ending is really, really good. Even said on the back of the DVD, alternate ending, director Ian Softly's first choice for the ending of the film. Apparently, Universal didn't like that, so it was the studio's decision, that being Universal, to change the ending to basically that same type of ending, but we'll use that as post credits. I watched the alternate ending and I was like, why was this not in the movie? This alternate ending is so good. Had this alternate ending been included, it would have been a much higher grade, and I would easily have recommended this. But this is a movie I would say, if you're more curious to check this movie out, I guess check it out, only for curiosity. I will say this, Kevin Spacey, the whole entire cast puts a great performance. Kevin Spacey, Jeff Bridges, Alfred Woodward, Mary McCormick, AJ Nigeria, I think that's his last name, and Kajika Farah. All this solid cast puts a darn good performance. Even his kids in the movie does a great job as well. But as a film, this is a decent watch. Despite, I think, the post-credit is really good. The ending is strong. Some of the moments are very heartbreaking. But as a film-wise, I guess I can sort of recommend this. I wouldn't run out and buy this, but will I ever watch it again? Probably not. But if I had a friend that came over to visit and said, hey, would you like to watch K-PAX? Sure, we can re-review it. But I don't see myself ever re-reviewing this movie, but we'll see. That's really much I have to say about this movie. So, yeah, so let's go ahead and rate this. I'm going to give K-PAX, K-PAX a 3 out of 5. And the reason I gave this a 3 out of 5 is because I thought really the cast was good. I honestly think that Alfre Woodard was the best part in the movie. I will say that for the most part. It's really hard to say. I really like Mary McCormick in this role. I think she's really strong. But I just feel like, again, this cast is really good. I just felt like I've seen it before. But I will easily say, if you did like Starman, you want to see that sort of that, I wouldn't say pseudo-sequel, but you want to see that style, essentially, if you wanted to see a Starman set in 2001. Yeah, the movie was a 2001 movie, if I didn't mention that. But, yeah, I can't say much about that. So, yeah. So, before I go, I just want to say, that's it, folks. 5 years of HITUV this year, 2024, has come to a close. Thank you guys so much for this year. I had a great time making these videos, and 5 years of doing this show and this series of not only reviewing the classics, but also some newer ones, and sort of ones that I actually have not seen. And actually, before I go ahead and continue what I said, I actually first watched this off of Hulu when Hulu just launched. This was actually the launch movie I watched off of that. So I also wanted to bring that up. So I have not seen it probably since it was on Hulu. But that's, yeah. Yeah. So anyways, like I said, that's it. So HITUV's over. 5 years of doing this. I just want to thank the many people who have watched this. Thank you so much for watching this series. I'm looking forward to December because December is going to be Vlogsmas. I'm doing my first year of Vlogsmas, and I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. The reason I'm also doing Vlogsmas is so I'm not overwhelmed by the amount of Universal movies I cover on this channel. So I thought this way I go ahead and kind of vlog for the 25 days of Christmas. And this is going to be my first year. If it does, I'm sure it probably will work great. And I might say, oh, I'm going to do this in 2025. But also the reason I did it was, when I was doing videos in December, I just kind of got bored in December. And I wanted to do some different things. Go on like mini adventures. Check out cool places. And that's what Vlogsmas coming up. So, yeah, so HITUV will be coming to a close this year. But we'll pick up on HITUV. We'll pick up on that starting in January. But don't go anywhere. Once I have this video uploaded, you're going to see one more video on the 29th. Yes, I already have that video already done. I just have to upload to YouTube. So, yeah. So, anyways, we're going to say this one more time. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, ring the bell to get all my video notifications. And I'm also on Letterboxd, guys, so you can check me out there. So, yeah, I'm just really thankful. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I'm glad with all the people who have commented, liked the videos, did all that. Why do you think my videos were great? Why do you think my videos were just bad? Why do you think they sucked? I'm just really happy for the many people who have watched the series. So I cannot wait for Vlogsmas. So yeah, we're going to say it one more time. As always, keep watching those Universal movies. And I'll see you guys here on Vlogsmas 2025. Bye.